New tonight, FEMA just finalized new flood maps for Willacy County, and the region is no stranger to flooding.
Some areas of Willacy got more than a foot of rain last October. Channel 5 Steve Solis joins us live with details about why these flood maps are so important. Steve.
These newly released flood maps help set the rates for people who need to buy flood insurance. Now, Santa Perlita was one of the hardest hit areas by flooding last year, and people who live there are still paying the price for not having insurance. This was Santa Perlita last October. Streets were underwater. Some houses were too.
It's a mess.
Francisco Chavez showed us around his house just days after the floodwater receded. Water rushed through his home, leaving behind mold and an indescribable smell.
I have no explanation. I know it just smells. Can't explain the smell.
1 year later,
Well, this one's almost completed.
Chavez is still trying to clean up from the historic flood.
Getting back to normal, it's been rough. We've been getting there slowly but surely, but we've been getting there.
Chavez says they've had to replace more than they could afford to.
We had to take everything out. We had about an inch of mud inside the house too. Carpet, tile, everything had to go.
Chavez says he spent about $10,000 out of his own pocket to replace what was damaged. He says they did get some help from FEMA.
About 10,000, but it wasn't much because we had to level the whole house too. And a lot of them were charging 18,000, 20,000 just to level the house.
I asked Chavez if he had flood insurance for his home.
No, we didn't. No.
Do you think it's something you might get this time around?
Yeah, probably. Yes. Yeah, but you never know when it's going to happen, though.
Chavez says it will take him 1 more year to finish the repairs on his house. He has this advice for those who also live in a floodplain.
Get insurance. Get flood insurance.
Chavez says his own advice would have saved him thousands of dollars. It's important to remember that most homeowners' insurance policies do not cover flooding. That's covered by a separate policy. Now, these new FEMA maps will take effect in April. If you'd like to see where your home sits on these FEMA maps, we'll place a link to those maps on our website, krgb.com, after this newscast. I'm in the studio, Steve Solis, Channel 5 News at 10.